Hi, I'm Andrew and welcome back to Taekwondo Step by Step. It's so good to do Taekwondo to music. And you know, once you get the hang of 태극1장, you'll be able to do exactly the same thing. And we're here on our last day of this week, and of course today is the day that we bring everything together. Let's go and have a look now at one more time at Master Lee doing 태극1장. To get the hang of all that. Anyway, let's welcome Master Lee back in now, shall we? Hello, Master Lee.
Hello everyone, I'm Lee-Gyu-hyun.
Okay, today, Master Lee, what are we going to be doing?
Well, for 5 days this week, you have learned all the moves in 태극1장, the first pattern for the Taegeuk series, including practical applications using this pattern. Although it was a bit of a crash course learning this, which is proper for the yellow belt holder, I'm sure you will easily master this pattern through practice after practice. And just for your information, it usually takes 3 months for someone to actually advance to the yellow belt level. All in all, today's weekly wrap-up will be important in reviewing all the maneuvers in the pattern.
Okay, you heard that. So as we practice really hard now, we can follow along. Stand up now and let's follow along as we go through the demonstrations of all this week.
In this stance, using your right foot as the pivot, you go into 준비서기. You breathe in deep, exhale, and leave only 2/3 of your breath in your stomach. Then again, using your right foot as the axis, you do the 아래맞기 to your left, automatically going into the 앞서기 stance. Next, shifting balance to your left foot, you step forward doing the 몸통 반대 지르기. What's important here is that you must punch as if you are pulling the opponent toward you with the left hand that was blocking. Then in a symmetrical form, you turn toward your back side and do the 아래맞기 with your right hand, also in the 앞서기 stance. Good, Andrew. And in the motion, you step forward doing the 몸통 반대 지르기. Then here, using your right foot as a pivot and joining your hands together, you turn to your left doing the 앞굽이 아래맞기. And once again, as if you're dragging your opponent toward you with the blocking hand, you punch with your right. Then back to 준비서기. You've just learned the first 6 moves in 태극1장.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we'll learn the following 6 motions of 태극1장. From the 아래맞고 지르기 we learned previously, you shift your weight to your left leg in this 앞굽이 stance. And you move your leg to your right. And shifting to an 앞서기 stance, you do the 몸통 앞맞기, twisting your body and raising your arms before you. Then once again, as you step forward, you do the 몸통 지르기 as if you're tugging your opponent toward you. And next, in the symmetrical form, using your right leg as the axis, you turn backwards and do the 몸통 앞맞기 with your right hand. And once again, raising your right hand and lifting your left hand to your chest, you turn blocking with your right hand. Like pulling your opponent, you punch exerting a lot of force. Then shifting your balance to your left foot, you do the 앞굽이 아래맞기. Then twisting your body in a winding up motion, you punch with your left hand. We learned up to 오른 아래맞기 and 몸통 바르지기, right? Next, using your right foot as the axis, we're going to do the 얼굴 맞기. You remember 얼굴 맞기, right? Shifting to the 앞서기 stance, you do the face block with your left hand. That was good. Then, maintaining the form, you do the apchagi with your right foot. After kicking, you should stay balanced. You shouldn't set your foot back on the ground right away. Then you do the 반대지르기 with your right hand. Then in the same symmetrical manner, you turn around to do the 얼굴맞기 with your right hand. Next, lifting your leg, you do a powerful 앞차기. And then you follow through with the 반대지르기. The important thing in the next move is that when turning around, you have your right foot as a pivot and go into the 앞구비 on your left foot doing the 앞구비. Now lastly, stepping forward for the 지르기, you let out a loud 기합. Then to wrap up 태극1장, using your right foot as the axis, you spin around and return to the 준비서기 stance. With this motion, you breathe in and then exhale, focusing your energy to the center of your body. You lift up your hands, breathe in, exhale, and focus your energy to the center of your body. When I say 쉬어, you may lower your hands completely. How was it?
Very good.
To practice 품새, it's somewhat like shadow boxing. You need to make believe there is an opponent in front of you. You must remember you're not just training to fight someone. And Taekwondo is not simply a martial art. It's a sport to purify the state of mind, as well as to strengthen your body and cultivate your whole character. Likewise, we're learning 품새 as a medium to achieve this.
Right, so that's all the more reason why we need to make it exact, and everything needs to be really perfect in all of the different things.
That's correct, Andrew.
Okay, let's go straight back now and have a look at the rest of the stuff we did this week.
Yeah.
From here, we go right down to do the push-ups. Balancing yourself firmly on your fist, you start pumping.
We've just finished 태극1장, the first pattern, so tell me, how do you feel? Fantastic? I'm sure if you've been practicing, then you know exactly how to do it by now. I hope so anyway. But we've finished 태극1장 now, let's find out what we're going to do next time. Master Lee, what are we doing next time?
In our next session, we'll learn 태극2장, the second pattern.
태극2장. Okay, well thank you very much for teaching us, Master Lee. Okay, until next time, keep practicing 태극1장 and we'll be back practicing 태극2장, okay?